administrator, AFED, chairman, vice chairman, and other members of National Council of Higher Education, howsoever described, that is II, the Public Service Commission, National Media Commission, III, IV, the Lands Commission, and the V, National Commission for Civic Education. Now, Oriana Constitution, at the Air say, being expenditure charged on the consolidated fund shall be determined by the President on the recommendation of a committee of not more than 5 persons appointed by the President, acting in accordance with the advice of Council of State. Now, Okotu said the salaries and allowance payable and the facilities available to the President, the Vice President, the Chairman, and the other members of the Council of State, members of State, and Deputy Ministers being expenditure charged on consolidated funds shall be determined by Parliament on the recommendation of the committee referred to in clause 1 of this article. That is the committee members are Omo Emro Enipa Enumuno. Now, interestingly, Fi Omanpening Dada Flight Lieutenant the late Majudin Jojo Rollins so ebedu Omanpening Akuoko Kwarteng President Abanyina Eti Committee no na omatrase ahwehwem from Green Street Committee aba bedru ene Provincial Amwa Committee na yeka ho asem na Osha Provincial Amwa Committee recommendation a omode ma eno a party bi wo mu a eno de ekomra sebadwom no ase omo ye silent over it and say committee no say yede entumo bi ebeto article 71 holders omo akatua na omo sika o say yede ma omo a eni kwan say enne ne yede ma public service omo medical doctors omo abanyuma hodo ma mentwa nti asa no eni kwan say gabo no kese eni kwan say atwimu saa but no de ekodu mra sebadwom no ase eho de Omaino ansheda anhweho anamra sebadwafo no ansheda anhweho anopai saa ensem we na yeni abadwafo abadwundwe ho kakra na yakoya nim se omaino ekwan be na de saa ne mefa so a ebeye ama Ghana man atumi atu empon afei yanyankra afi Ministry of Agriculture anopai ye ba modern se betumi ene poultry farmers mpanifo bi adi enkomo se yese bird flu emwa nkokọ yare anantakrabo yare no ebia ba 3 regions na o share statement that Free Minister of Agriculture eba no penu a omo hyese saa miamia ya ebia sisie no nyade ombepene ama yede nkokọ every ho akọ other regions afi omo ni poultry farmers no etu anamon na specifically the areas some problems no ewo no Oma hwese ekwa mbefa so ombetimi contain situation no ewo ho ebo modern se betimi anya Poultry Farmers Association penifo ana ministers omo agric minister or either 2 deputies na ana substantive minister na yane no edi nkomo kakra na yahwe senior isetie omo je say yare unity ewo ye neighboring countries ni bi and ewura Ghana memu bedru ba bia edre nti eno so ye bebo ho enkomo kakra afei enipa miensa His Excellency the President Nana Akuoko Kwarteng mo modwuma ewajira se arehosema ekọ so after yenua machuka ka wachi security for ko ho na enipa mienu sa akwhwe omo nkwa na omo hwehwem no eno na Justice Kessben ne committee no omdo modwuma ebawie na odinsampi ene tudwa na ebini se adansi a omo etietie nyina no omo de omo asomafo a omampani na mo adwuma nti omo bekani nyina bom ene omo ekọ committee na nim susuye ya omo de ma committee no ene ne omo dwen se ye kọ yanim so oman no se bibi sese a ye mfa soja fo nkọ ana me ye mfa soja fo nkọ emabunu a wo ye nkura hodro mu esu ne ban ena se ye hu ye bambo for security for soja for police for a o se ye da na die ena ye tememfo no anso no se bi sa asem twam a se ne yesi bom nkontin kohwe se yete se yesi ai tanka bi kura to ha petrol eja to me no bia fifie ko yesi amrobesi bi aba ha awiakete o mutututuo no bia efifie dimrika ekope bia hwe enke hu ye ade e sabe betimi do akwa asama do de enka wo mehu kura but ye timemfo no yani ye ne said ye sitite ye no ase edi bumbo a ene etutumrika ekokohwe eno so abedafo ebedu a yebebobo ho enkomo na yahwe se ne sitite na Justice Kessben eden sam kakra etudwa sebe ode tudwa ene se yenkotie kakra
yedika no yedinkan ko ejura yane nananom ahemfo ne amanfo no ekokasa ese ne be ya wo mu behu senia ehu hia se omoba na omoba ye ehu ni esi ye ne nia omo penia pema aban ayewo enu echi no aye brada no na ehye seminase nyame aduma yenya nipa makomako 22 ena bekasa ye emumiansa de womo no ye tie omasemo in camera, meaning that obia yamo obiamba for security reasons inti no nipa 22 na kasai and video ya omodibedi that's year 117 audio suba ebinum so a written report or statement in a debate inti ne kakra mekanese yensaka ensem no bebre yes, you have a shame na the tray report. Na ya submitted na any recommendations via Kessben. Medican, you better obibia so say na. Ejramai omobai because you share one bedi dasia na from different backgrounds. One a prior and Crawford by one a win Crawford by. Sabi one participate war demonstration no be by, but ya massa ye bibina obi ho akwadwa mu ntino yamfa nsembisa no amfa ho nti obi ho a obekasai ye de enim se oka ho demonstrators no but enam say yamma with botaye say ye bema obi ho akire ni nti yamfa nsembisa amfa nti no kakra metu gan say yes ejraman omobai because we a police form yenu soldier form yenu kakra na enka for ni na ye omufi ejra because nipa 22 now we 4 na 5 kura film yaka ni nyina 17 no nyina fi ejura na bekasai ahemfo bae na da go ma hene so bae onwa wontu amba de beto tu nemsi ni ma obekasai e prafo wonga omudishie no ewu ni ade nyina omoso bekasai ntimitimi kese yenya a fair representation of the people of Ejura to come forward.
Okay, nti Justice Kumsin and Motise and no bonkobo. Now Justice Kumsin said to your fokakra efa isu nearby, especially omo committee sha say omodwuma na yetiachire kekansem omunyen kosihwe ebikura ko share kaka ebusuachi mamunko ebikura se o we nkosiaga kenken kwa ebiasi waya waso ye huni ekọ ye ni ade Justice Kumsin say Ghana for edu babia
baby minia Yesu Kristo krabaye no until say owu sorry no bia bebre na engineer this only Kristo bi she dwumediase no nwie ya yen criticize na Ghana for Yesu ye she bibiase a na ye di nkan ama conclusion abra yen go through the process say mosmu wa ha me course mu hu bi south say enti the reporter ye de beba no na be kire say adwuma ye no ye ni ye na ya anye ni ye but process is leading to the report there sabi a human institution there eden benya bibi kakra kafa memesrem yenuanum sentrofo se bibi saba munya botre na yenyina yemfa botre mfa go through na yemma enye peye na yenjai negativity na brebia ye projecting positive thinking it brings results than negative kind of mbebunu de nia medin akane se yase unhu se obi ayakokora na mo ha menwen se onye bebunu da na nia mbebunu oso muhu ni se ni omo ye ni nei nchi maso de be yon ma borosam abotre adwumaden ene adwempefe adinkunim de ba nti no mesrawo ayo munya abotre se issues bi ba na se e wo se mpenifo kan ma dwen bom no mo tutu ne meya omunya ho abotre na abotre de nkunim di.
Okay, nti Justice Kumsi and Moteso den sem hodo atodwa no Dabia Ghana for boy posi for so boy say posi for de omo kogina kwamu koje ademu de no ne ade na enya dabia na sabi posi for no a yafa omo amom tete no yebeka se omo nyina na omo eye corrupt
Call me broken heart.
na yenya police officer be your friend Constable Prince Fojo and this gentleman need to be celebrated of course.
If you hunger,
I want to say Stomach Bank ATM ewo abeka total ewon cry. And ohun say sikabe 2000 Ghana CDB eda baby na ewo senka offer.
she who test of the righteousness, come to Jesus.
Madam Fobi na otani police for di agro say adeba ko police for ho pa ope NSS wadam for no mo a issue a officer dey pa ono a ben wa ontimi in charge on na oyina ni asobi say oh we dey me panyin no nti o ne nkoka akonso say oh say usia police officer o kwan so a o say eke na dia mesia dia medidi o okoto no barracks a o say masa na dia na ade ba e ono so betu wo fia o say me beje but that time bia na police officers ya train wo mo no so betimi aka so mo nyina corrupt of course ye benya bad not e wo mu nipa bone for ana o mo asabi o mo ni brisika be wo mu yes say yama obi bela ni kwanse agisika nanso inspector beje saafo no wo ho case bia a fine case saafo no so wo ho but the new police officer constable amaboni din ade oye ne se bra wo hu 2000 Ghana cedi no na offense ka no e de koma on a so de ema wo na no kra ne se aso bank ni ama omama no 4000 Ghana cedis instead of 2000 or de ko omama no 4000 Ghana cedis afei eno achi IGP James Opobo no te ya no say yes abanti wate anim as an answer be did mbone dodo ema police service e do no so man 5000 Ghana cedis say 9000 and dona bako enso ede 2000 aso no so na just say wanya 11000
Come to Jesus now. Now see, please come.
Jarope Constable Prince Fojo and next Saturday morning 17 July 2021 Kessben Amansan tie kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng tramo man hini odubu ache mutie live ewo Kessben 92.9 Accra ya osaka hono a na Kessben 93.3 ewo Kumasi na live on Kessben television ya bo abaso ye gina wudi mu na posifo omo ye papa asabi omo anye sikanti no omo ye sa adwuman na asemba omo hwe fafa no mo hwebua asem emane ye kama ne yawo so do kokko to do beko de ni kwan so do kokko to na otufo na ukọ otu ba bia na wakọhye na wabọ kokko na oto no bo se kasa kire o mfa atade ehunu no safo ni bi se no ye bo maba so no o tesa jema ho and on tesa so I think say if you neko o be start here so afei Ghana Education Service versus Ministry of Education and some aba past questions so mo kotodiama ayema omo ewo senior high school na eno na Ghana fopi ebuno so omo bisa question say eno omo kai na omo hine tie adwamo ma chidwumade esu ka ho asem ha say ede na asia 2020 ya nkwade ekotwere wasi yakọ print past questions ma ho say I was say the 1 year de ka ho which is 2020 de no mo to en ka ho no mo sia 2021 yeah is a matter of shit and ye de ko ka ho and this year the city ko ka she say wo ho a and then also trust ga twitwire de $1 say de ko akọ $7 million say de ko akọ print ho de amankwada no now civil society organizations ene omo tidy ngomasuachi ensensem Ghana ha no emu bi edo oma no atom obani ba ko efe no Shadrack oni ye di nkomo kakra na ono de ne point kura ne se enei se ukọ schools ahodo a ye se ya change curriculum ya change syllabus ne ade textbooks a ye de be ma teacher foi kura ne ade no mo de a che ye me ade no obisa ye se ye print ene ye be print ochina ye print e be print awie ne ade be sisa abrei en se dan ko eni se on susu ye bi won hihye papa bi ye be of course e bi ye no no mugu so mo ye mu nwe de and then ye mfa attention no nko ho na ye nya textbooks no man kola no anza na ye wi a yakwa ka de ye ka ho asam ye ntie ne kakra
so now who say oh ye need books textbook and kolani e be here dey so ande so let's fulfill that promise or that duty first before we do other things now oh ye force be ye adwuma e o be wi e ansa na be person ko e bia wa ye o nko ye bi no abra wa adwuma ye ma o say ye no e say ye wa say ye say o be produce textbook am kola o produce textbook ye now you are investing in past question get the yen so inform solve past question before you solve past question you need to learn your textbook after learning your textbook no well share you know then you come and test yourself say you make sure na information and then you based on the questions just solve that. How can you just start solving the past question like that without even textbook?
Anti Okay, some birthdays na yɛtoa dwumadie no so ɛwɔ ha Kessben Amansan dwumadie Saturday morning ɛna yɛde ɛbrɛ mo no. Happy birthday to I say good morning honorable. Please can they wish my dad Mr. Odano Edubuatin Charles of Wanchi Bono region. He's 76 years old. Wow. Former special aide to Professor K.A. Buzia. Oh, Kwabena say ne papa Mr. Odano Edubuatin Charles or Wanchi Bono region. When you fear Sunsia, on na oye special aid edema Professor Kofi Abrefa Buzia. Enti Mr. Edubuatin Charles Edubuatin Odano Owanchi Anopei Yema happy birthday. What do you need special? What do you need special pa from Oba Kwabena Kwana Odibayo Kwabena.
Call me broken hearted. Come to Jesus now.
Akuoko, it's now evidently clear why doctors, bankers, teachers, lawyers, and other professionals leave their profession and join politics. They live purposely to amass wealth. Ghanaian politicians don't think about the populace, but themselves alone. Achi ewo yoko.
Jesus now.
Mefantu just issues I abo boswano pen obetim do adwenche aba e 0551 599 933 0551 599 933 yaka bird flu outbreak no yebekọ akodin komo enche yaka adwura committee ya adwuma omde abawie ye ene nsem kakra justice committee de to dwa and article 71 holders yaka ka honsam so kakra MPC besi ade amomo ne de MPC na so eka eno so yabo boso kakra ene issues ahodo a ye ka ho asem article 71 holders titri ene salary ye tuade ama penifobia ho nsem aye ho no yabo boso kakra betim adwenche aba na fe textbooks you see any schools na nso so you see a printed past questions e dey aba Ghana for do no e kasete no 0551 599 933 0551 599 933. This is Kessben and your favorite Saturday morning show Amansan. I mean, yeah, special birthday see na yewia in the next 4 minutes no na yakọ so like ho na ye no ma kodi enkomo kakra Mama Jewa aka Mama Divine wo Holland be a friend of Den Haag anopay wawoda na we efre ye nuaba afia sapon dapa afia fefe ose ye ma happy birthday enti Mrs. Ernest dapa afia Ernest dapa wo ye nuaba fefe pa ose Mama Jewa aka Mama Divine. Yes, Mama Jewa mfonyini na etwago utim se Holland space ni wumpa special person pa nyeze the Mama Jewa aka Mama Divine anopay yama happy birthday wo Holland mo amutie ho nyina no mo wishe mama maye na yama ni trinkwa nyame Israel afei yenua yade nyina kwaku sapon me bokwaku sapon dipe na makai chicken wings na makai fufuo ni abunabunu na makai fufuo ni akokonkwan X5 CEO anopay eye kwaku birthday ene kwaku birthday kwaku sapon CEO ewo X5 this is from your friend, and when I say your friend, you know your friend Omaine ya Adubuache and all your friends. They are wishing you happy birthday, Kwaku Sapon. Mrs. Anna Usua birthday. Agro Crofonso Assembly member, Honorable Paul Kranchiakwa, is wishing Mrs. Anna Usua happy birthday. So, Mrs. Anna Usua, this birthday is from Honorable Assembly member Enti Emu Edru. Hello, good morning, Akuoko. Happy birthday to Abigail Usua Santiwa of Asante Mampong. Oh, Kamnyago Kusapon, picture anka, Makoku fans, Kakram, so picture, next time, yeah, now, dear. Happy birthday to Abigail Usu Asantewa of Asante Mampo, Nursing and Midwifery Training College, RGN5 from your family, okay. And Sister Abigail, Usia Asantewa, and there a year of birthday, Mampo. Obusiani, say, Omufa Kessben, Amansan Media, so now, Omama, happy birthday. Good morning, Akuoko, please. Help me wish my lovely son David Adusei Abuaje Nyamekese of Cedar Community School, Accra de Pakoso. He's 3 years today, and all the family are saying we love him so much and may the good Lord bless him. Mr. and Mrs. Adusei Abuaje. So, David Adusei Abuaje Nyamekese. Wow. Happy birthday, boy. Happy birthday to my landlady, Madam Gladys Sewa, aka Ejaya. Okay. A blissful birthday. May the good Lord bless your new age, give you a good health, and grant you How is that? This is coming from Mama G to Madam Gladys Sewa. Madam Gladys, happy birthday. This one is saying hello, happy birthday. Hello, happy birthday to who? All right. Happy glorious birthday to you. Rahel Equia Echiwa. This is coming from Nana Equia Sewa. So Rahel, special birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to my only love, Miss Rebellion Emanuela. We pray for long life and prosperity among your life today and forevermore. Kessben TV, you do all. Okay. Thank you very much. And we do all with you. We don't do it alone. Hello, good morning, Mr. Akuoko. Okay, please, I want to wish my lovely friend Apia Kwame happy birthday. I pray may the Almighty God grant him all his heart desires. Okay, but you didn't bring your name. All right, I know he knows you, so there's no problem. Good morning, Akuoko. Happy wonderful birthday to Kevin Boadin Michelle of Akuoko Kwarteng. You are 3 years now. May you live long. Asumedu Sechikapo. Agona Ekrofonso. Agona Ekrofonso for Adope Mushepa Mintia Nana also a Chambrimpong Council of State member Nana. Social good morning to you. Okay. Mami ko Solak Meshaho na ese ne Zoa Bev.
Amansan.
This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
I don't pay didn't come on. Na me shade bakosu. Mami musa asemo. You go school. Na ye free bibi Pasco. Pasco ne say pass question. Enti ufa ebia me come there. Me ye old for ni bia me nya SS for. Te mo amu hwe mani mu anamo de me to SS no mo hwe yi. Me ye senior secondary school be to me na 1991 I year school no. We O level 91 after na first batch of conform Jerry John Rollins man e ba be rem. Muntie me ye. Enti no O level the 1980s no afa 80 why questions 81 ebi out to me far there 10 years a decade period no afa now we share likeable questions LQ now I share no one who be examiner's mind and to the CFNO marking scheme send you what's with me canina ubre pass and when you be schools are no multi to be edema almost students no for final years no chapa O level. Okay, begin this 1980 Pasco say me yusuya almost a form 4 no form 5 ni wie school ade here o pa say okosre senior ne say o mano Pasco no 1980 there up to 90 as okay it me busa mo say last year MPP Ministry of Education to pass questions edema students now mo control SHS3 no omo try pa what it means is that you good okay past questions no a period of about 5 years or 10 years me busao 2019 past question assessor 2019 past question assessor 2018 past question omo de try no assessor enti adenti na nkwana na omo ye to books no ma omo no ye ma omo de kofie omo de koye dey now buy say just $7 million cut up past questions for sabu pesa mo ye additional. This is what you do 2020 dieno. Can't you do photocopies for the children to add up? This year, Sakoto, another past question at this time around. No, yeah, the 2020, the Anakaho. It's 2021. About message 7 million Sakoto past questions. Ah, what is this? And we are justifying the reason why we have spent $7 million for past questions. I mean, yes, you said 2019, 2018 past questions. They are there. And I'll come book Numa Ediman Kwalana a womb. And can't you do an attachment? It is all because why Fone was so right to pass questions. Obi to me and copy. So Ujema, it has been given to Kingdom Books to do the past questions. Only now they have the sole right to publish. In future, the other publishing companies back home. Yes, it's a Ghanaian company. I employ Crawford. But the question is, do we need another Pasco books? I think I couldn't say no. The account for the next 5 years or a decade. Yenya photocopies is attach here. After about 10 years, I can print another one. It's at least every 10 years near past question I print it. It is a CME Busau 2022. You bet top past questions. A man Kwalani Bio. I don't remember.
This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Na allowances are yedema first lady, any former first ladies, you know. Na about 8,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Na President Mahamat Yakunya so as mampeni between 2012 and 2016.
That's right.
It is a period, no, and an American was. But of course, when him say administration be a 4-year 10 so. Yet say emoluments committee.
Okay.
And now say apart from emoluments committee, could review the end of service benefits of Article 71 office holders. You know, Brano. Workers who are paid allowances or office of the president. Because for example, office of the president, salaries. It be on allowances.
That's right.
And that allowances, you know. Chief of staff or the office of the presidency can send me now so no or review no brano as and when or musica. O mind is what I say. And John Mahama free power we ya about for buy you know. And I have to sa allowances in mu akobe 16,000.
Okay.
And he say 2 allowances in mu 16,000 near the current first lady. And no ye Ghana ba penny yamame antibekia. Sasona yamame Teresa Kofo, yamame Mrs. Kunadu Ajima Rollins, yamame Emisata, yakane say yamame Lodina. Yabema or more that allowance.
Okay.
So to my say, so after the time Anna President Mahama Wakunyano Sonedi, that's the car or Munina or Moji as first lady and former first ladies, was around 8,000. But a nay 4 or 5 years down the line, no, Sikana control to about 16,000. You triano quarterly. Quarterly, but and Okrana office of the president. Omutriano based on the availability of money. In the Etodebia, it may delay 6 months of running because it is an allowance.
Oh, okay.
So and yes, Bosomia Ketia.
One more call is on so refining it, dear. No, do you see any justification?
It is a dear Ubia Kwaku, we are dear with you. Naya Cheno, no the chrono, dear no, Abba. Na ferry and Yenny was in tea. Or then Yama cry at the channel legitimately, no. And also so Warren into Wakujina Jum say, Ubia Yadi channel legitimately be unfunded Yamba. That's the way, is not nonsensical. What to be waiting for? There is nothing wrong with the payment of allowances to first and second ladies and former first and second ladies. A idea of minor gear to more by convention. It is all kinds of Lordina and Vanity Yamra, and the Yamame Teresa Kofone, Misata, you can say Kunedra Jama Rollins Munyan for Busika Brasika. Yadema or more 3 months allowance a yen legitimate in Tiamra. That won't mean Casa. The issue, the unconstitutional salaries are. I buy way and say, Omubetuyama, the second first and second lady. Bosumi Bia, not 16,000, but 33,000. Because Omu raise you from allowances to the salary of a cabinet minister MP. That's for the first lady.
Okay.
Instead of 16,000 allowance, and Kayama Anti Bekibeji cabinet minister Ketua Bosumi Bia, which is 33,000. Near money who back pay from 2017 Bisine. And Ghana was number 1. Your constitution in Peninsula because of Article 71 office holders.
Okay.
Sa recommendation etiamra. Number 2, you say Omunia Gumebia Yachama or what is a cabinet minister. For which reason they should be paid the salary of a cabinet minister.
Okay.
And you say number 3, and the Ghana economy now you broke, you are which him. So and yet justify say I which be back Ghana for woman. If I could just say 3 no, amount penye kufado yere neba wumi ayere. That is the issue. It say no. And Ghana for ya no aye den na pressure ninti any ferry any buasi nti. Mo say more reject here. And the any kwemu a. While allowances are the amount there. So from 2017 between them. Nobody has complained about allowances.
Okay.
If they are not there, if he be too, nti am I in the way there you move go. Evanton baby cry.
Some a quick one. Yayantia say Kessben, he's a member of the NPP communication team. Were filing complaint with Raj. Says Raj so to share a Lodina so and some.
That petition, I can tell you, sir, it discloses no course of action. It's a bogus petition because he's inviting Raj to investigate something in Tiamra. So what is the point? I will wait to see what Raj will do about that petition.
Samijan Financial Communication Officer Medasi no pay. Samijan Fina mo 7 to change command no pay our day some
obedi kura yete nti usu eye se odwen ni obedi ho na ose wo dia wo freedom onenam na the other prison so onka say enti sania problem ni tie bia no sania how da so no pay Saturday morning 17 July 2021 etie bia baby a wo hwe say wo hwe e wo Kessben television say wo tie wo Kessben 92.9 Accra and Kessben 93.3 any baby a wo tie nka bia no obi nya waye it is an 1,000 na da bottom and now see so obi so de 5 cities everything ba say o bottom na o 20 Ghana o see na we man day obi so de 20 pesos o ti Land Cruiser o se da bi ka we de o mpe obi so sabi Toyota Corolla onibi ebi a Corolla na o tim no say yes, I want ambition so betimi asesa no but emu hu abomfia ate yeah best to move on to o se Corolla metimi kra de adeni na de ote bicycle so ono so onka say ote bicycle so ora ho na de only bicycle ni bi so onye de abodem ekulubi wewu me wiabli abi ba obi nya waye ni pe de service ko hwe 30 service abasache Mama Jewa, aka Mama Divine, special birthday to you, Holland, and me heard in phone. Thank you very much. I say good morning, Akuoko. Please help us, the family of Reverend Dr. David Kwarteng, to wish our lovely triplets, Adom, Enshira, Nkunim, Nkuranshe, Okay, Adom Nshira and Nkunim Nkranche, happy birthday in advance. Tomorrow marks their 10th birthday. May God bless them abundantly. May they grow to become good leaders in life. Okay, nti Reverend Dr. David Ochre Kranche Ebushia Nyame Achoma Nasa enkoda no eni Adom Nshira ena Nkunim Nkranche yama omu nyina happy birthday setina and Omudi Omawoda and say we a birthday wishes in advance. So good morning, Akuoko. I want to take this opportunity to wish my queen a very happy birthday. Her name is Erica and she was inside baby any love you sweetheart. Okay, Papa Edido. All right. Until also the dear and no. I'll say good morning, Akuoko. Please wish my dear, darling, and sweet husband, Mr. Osajiman, a glorious and happy birthday. May the good Lord protect and bless him with good strength, prosperity, and long life from his wife, Rosemary. So, Mr. Osei Ajimai, this is coming from your lovely wife. She is wishing you happy birthday. Honorable, good morning. Any update on MMDCs? Mpacho Debio. And cry and say cabinet Asia and Sanine. Ewo peduase enra omotoaso enti enne Saturday. I'm hoping say cabinet awie ebekọ akoto mampani table so na mampani no ano wayi bia frimu de bia hyehyem na ti yehwe ni mo be next week eno kra me gese pacho many details bia Steven Asante wasa Memphis East na obisa nti no baby a enim say akodo ni say omawie cabinet nti ebe frimu aba no but obia nim da ebeba. Honorable, good morning to you and all my Asante Team Studium lovely people, and tell them I love them all, please. Okay, all right. Nana Boaje Tema, Lagoon Clinic Arena. Okay, Nana, my two message, you know, me for dear Manipano. Why? Thank you very much, Medasipa. Okay, so, Maminko na yene, Esquire, lawyer, Beduna, many lawyer, and toa, Jumedian. So, lawyer, me makwaba.
Boss.
Na bibia bako de.
Madam, no ye pana ba chonso.
Jamiatum, me ho ye pa. Yeah, lawyer Abu Bonsra, private legal practitioner, and me no share discussion yase. Lawyer when am ya lawyer for nti na me de wo share share emity. Article 71 holders. And committee ye professor ntia mo committee o mampani ema o madwuma. And emolument omo propose it to the Article 71 holders ebi ko for o mampani yire ene mampani abedi akire yire ene ehon sansem aba menim se odo ani adi akire kakra yen sha semre mu ne yen hwai ebi se the head okay o court ntino yentimi nka ho asem but ye be fiafia ho kakra mamintio
Meda ase answer make us ambassador mechia me read off pa me sweetheart babies Asante me friend my smart prekope me chana na member me meni na say we say me I speak from the point of the law, what the Lord says about Article 71 any matters arising.
Okay,
so you get Article 71 of the 1992 Constitution it spells out the categories of people or persons whose allowances, facility privileges must be determined by the committee.
Lawyer, remember line drop. Okay,
it spells out categories of people their allowances, their facility, their privileges, salaries must be determined by the committee. About the speaker and deputy speakers and members of parliament, the chief justice and other justices of Superior Court of Judicature, and also now. So if you list now, at 71 provided now.
Okay.
Bonibeka, the list is exhaustive and not illustrative. Because it's exhaustive, not illustrative. I just say, list on a mark for additional names.
Okay.
Say Bianca article na another constitution provides the paper to say any among market count. Come on, market count the spouses of the president, the vice president. But wait, one can say a specific, exhaustive, specific names here. I don't know. Say because this and nefa and acquire so now yes sir, yeah, amended constitutional. Now yeah, the count. But as we have it now, per Article 71 of the Constitution, the list is very exhaustive.
Okay.
It doesn't give room for expansion. Now, and then if you say Article 71 no clause 1 and 9, or say the president shall set up a committee of not more than 5 members. As a committee, no human say, recommended the allowances, the privileges, the facilities, the salary that should be paid to these Article 71 office holders. And then now, President Nana Akufo-Addo in June 2019 was setting up a committee. I am a Professor Intiamwa Edano. Now, the duty of this, or the scope, or the mandate of this committee was very specific. Yes, see, some Nipani Abomudi and Article 71 no. More for recommendation blah. Ever how their salaries, their allowances, their privileges should be determined, how much they should be paid. And it's very express, very simple. Yeah, we go for the Abomudi no. More Kwanamumra. Now, my recommendation, how they should be paid, how much they should be paid, how much they are entitled. They were not supposed to expand the list.
Okay.
They were not supposed to add more. Unfortunately, by recommendation, no more including the first and second ladies, another first and second spouses of the state. Now, me, as I said, I'm going to I'm concerned about the legal aspect, the constitutionality or otherwise of the recommendation of the committee. Me, I'm not concerned about the politics, but whether or not what they did is in line with the constitution of the country. And I said they went beyond. They went outside the scope of their mandate. Now, the constitution makes it clear that any monies or any allowance that are taken or charged from the consolidated fund or charged on the consolidated fund, no. If you want to add that, there is a process. There's a procedure. And so, even though I have my own reservation concerning whether or not even the first and second ladies they are entitled to anything. Because you see, we must know that their office is only a ceremonial office. The constitution has not given them any definite role or express role to perform in the constitution. Until they are not public office holders. They are not office holders. And so if you are to pay them, what will be the basis for paying them?
But lawyer, interestingly, your copy of the committee's recommendation to Parliament, and for purposes of records, page 61 of the committee's recommendation to Parliament. Now, PCE 2020 REC 18, and the heading is spouses of sitting and former president and vice president should be catered for by the state as part of privileges extended to the president and vice president. Now, this is the recommendation from the committee. I'll say the administration of President Kufuor introduced the extension of courtesies, including the payment of monthly allowances to spouses of former heads of state, president, vice president. Subsequent administration have continued the gesture and even extended them to the incumbent first and second ladies. The gesture remained purely humanitarian. That's the recommendation from the committee. The gesture remains purely humanitarian to support and in some cases rehabilitate former first ladies who were evidently struggling to subsist. However, there's no legal basis for this support from the committee. The recommendation, well, that's what I'm reading. Thus, the committee recommends that the support extended to spouses of president, former president, vice president, former vice president be regularized and included in the privileges of president, former president, and vice president, president, former vice president, blah blah. We have accordingly included these allowances at the same level as currently pertains in table 7.3 A and B on privileges, benefits, and facilities for the president and vice president. Enti ahana nti wahye ni wo na mo akwa lawyer fo mu na mbetimi abo ebisa committee recommendation no anko ka ba bia se yenkotua ayi. So how come we could do parliament no ekoye say
see the committee made a recommendation, which is subject to approval by Parliament. Now, somebody will say that the recommendation of the committee is not binding, and yet by force, then take as a Parliament, a call Parliament, because someone also who say no, this is not supposed to be done. Now, a committee went outside its scope, and there are two things involved. It's either say a call Parliament, Parliament MPs and Shamuzi. Because as I can continue make only recommendation, but the final authority lies in Parliament. Parliament has approved it, and so if there's any backlash, then we must criticize Parliament for approving that recommendation. Because Parliament, at the more also, some regulation say whatever is done is in consonance with the Constitution. Now, so people's argument is that but the point is that maybe in the first place. Yeah, Parliament might have erred by approving when, in actual fact, they were not supposed to have approved, because if you look at the Constitution, the mandate of the committee does not extend to including allowances and privileges for the first and second ladies. But the point is that, you see, my point is that the committee in the first place why must you first make that recommendation? Because, you see, you were given, your scope was defined. Check the privileges and allowances of this Article 71 holders. Period. You see, if in the past the first and second ladies were given allowances, it was not formalized. You see, and my argument is that yes, do we need to formalize it before they can be considered? The presidency has a budget, and presidency has a budget. So why don't we, in the budget of the presidency, why don't we consider that rather than making them enjoy the benefits and the privileges of Article 71 holders? And to me, my argument that, see, Parliament, I have a problem, because in the first place, Parliament, before you approve any recommendation, it is expected that we will go through the recommendations very well, so that you be the balance say we'll pass it. See, it's either it escaped them. That was an oversight, and so now it.
Honorable Kujatabla Kasao Kessben, Machijumedi, so no mind didn't come or say, I want the latter part of Parliament. Na omo ebigu Parliament. Na no krano copies omo ye with respect to sa recommendation we no 5 copies and about Parliament ho. Na ye only leadership for Parliament and na wo copy. Memo to aso na enyansa because this ankomo if say eba enkoko ennuane ne ade a ye nyina yere nti ho asamba na yakobo nkomo tewaba me ba na ama lawyer to aso mamene Mr. Boris Bedu BBC chicken ono na Airport Farmers Association pending power dano enkodi nkomo kakra baby anope good morning
you say Bumilia
na mpomi de
agado me fantaman pipe kana form pipe on the chair so bani dia nyansi na bani nyansi and say my stepmother we gonna beg you ko I'm gonna ku see no but in the city we na ku ye
okay
and so that in the kaya those times body tax bantama fast food children with the LNG and then we kind of chikra with pepper
okay
we see in what time say that's the free you see food that and then
yo and only abusia nyina nya mencheche more ai nti yen shada house but mami misa we intentem yenya statement be from Ministry of Agric say yes regions biensa nkokọ yare bird flu ni bi atiesi ho nti omo the restrictions bi aba say maye move nkokọ from sa regions no emfa nko the other regions and other things e ka ho wada roma sani city
okay but that's it chair team for the pay India mukre Sydney Kakono Nigeria mem and the Yanan bird flu assembly about give you more about Togos. Na Ghana have you Kakra the minister area Klagon Kakrebi and the small family and bunch saa bɛfuro no ɛka nanso so no koraa no mene veterinary directorate I'm sorry director mpanyinfoɔ ɔmatumi ayɛ den akum saa aboa no according to information a free so the director of veterinary also ɛba me nkyɛn no and there is no cause for alarm.
Okay.
Sabio as you say we won't share. Now farmers no koraa no ɔmo farmers akɛseɛ ɛna afei hu sɛ ade fi Nigeria na yɛde Togo bɛde sɛ ɛwɔ Ghana ɛde sɛ yɛsoa no ntɛm ɛde saa nkokɔ no nyinaa no ɔmɔyi wɔn firi nti Ghana ha sɛ paa deɛ bird flu no asɛm a yɛka no deɛ ɛba aketewa no mpanyinfoɔ kɔ no nyinaa nti ɛm sɛ ɔhaw bi ani ɛsɛ sɛ yɛma yɛmhyehyɛ na mmom afotu akra ɛbɛtu farmers a ɛfiri na no nyinaa no to the platform so ma TV biosecurity no and then see if any with disinfectant and no idea the book by and say dry the good shoe who farm inside out which is for the farm should be good so be a car make somewhere it me there be a car for be about farmer meaning they do a honor it's not clear biosecurity measures are very, very important. The moment now, we so abo the very that is a basso. The thing say, quite more fast, so I'm detecting very faster. Or make me cool some one a free or Temano. I'm a Ghana, but say, you're very soon. A idea, we say, about 1 year. Now, you won't be because we discover what you have for harvest in summer. Hoping now, intimation. Because the see a year and cook, I mean, push your papa. The whole team are gonna need we now put game. And the beyond will take off nothing. Okay, I feel. Because Ghana Punku say position and say you a whole team, it's in the end.
Okay. And Maina young Fausia, na Yadasa say for what year so. Monia Busian and so Namichi Morano pay. Why? And it Morris B, Poultry Farmers Association of Ghana, Penny Odano, and Nakotin Comonti, Yanri and Kokono, Ehumbianim. Yes, lawyer Bacho Yakwaba. Na me mao statement honorable Kujata Black Wayawa. Say Omodiba latter part parliament ebe sorry, Omobe rise. Na sa parliament no so kra no omuhia no osem se document ni numpe ne ba ho and I omu leadership nko an omu ye ti oso na bomu ntaka and the reasons issue no but ne de no am fly no ba bia na to form ti onu nso akogina fa se eblemu omu nso anyeye fi so omu mpanifo no de ba no omu anhye da hu bi ne ade nti mbato ento so
nti se akwa ne emblemu no the any man say yeah so my the any man say over Article 71 clause 2 now a recommendation has to be approved or shall be determined by Parliament on the recommendations of the committee. And the committee did recommendation by about it, they say it's Parliament that has approved. And to say what I say about the latter part, and I it's on the worker. What is and then if it was brought to the notice of leadership of Parliament, leaders of Parliament, there's someone that they are under the leaders of Parliament, and who has to be blamed? Parliament still has to be blamed because I don't know. So you see, it therefore means that Parliament, Kurano, they have disappointed us. They have disappointed in the Senate because now they have approved what they were not supposed to have approved. Because they should have known. Say,
now, but your special request be finished down. I say, Akuoko, I'm enjoying the show, but please tell lawyer that my grandmother is listening to him, so he should speak Chi. Now, but I know I go watch the radio too.
Like I say, Parliament, unless somebody hamakakala, because yeah, the man say, yeah, man, election man say, Saturday way say, continue a recommendation now. Enti just a Parliament approval. The him say Parliament approval. And the okudo to abeka ka say omo hu the belly who said okay kwampo I am Parliament anya. See, I know the chair say the Parliament no see nke was say nke so mboa kakra because see committee na djuma no say we determine the salaries of some categories of people. Yes, now we'll go beyond the duty. Now the Biabeshima Ohona kese mo so ke da bi ye mpane na ma puna ma jatuma wie afre ya ma jatuma wie no as if say president na akoshi be approval, but we constitution president doesn't determine it. It's a parliament that determines it. And so I don't know this about the you see, I was saying still if say a woman say yeah, and I say president and vice president there is a procedure they are quite say faso and that procedure and just say it is passed through or it be first article 71 so we have article 108 and not clear kwanya say if it's a percent ya DBB president a percent consider no vice president a percent article 108 share kwanya be faso but ne under article 71
okay
what I say and to me let me see you may have a good case but you should wrong procedure okay is bad see well the government may have a good reason for feeling so I said the president vice president they say trauma can I say more allowances no but so when you sue the right procedure so I money be and to say if indeed me say case for court say no a case for court and come us bebre ko come us bebre na so akoya asem fro but e na omum case for court na dodo na hwema enye say say you chair president Jelika na say vice president Jelika omumpo na mo say akwan a fa so ba so no e no mo challenge akwan say they are not supposed to be catered for under article 71 because omo ministers omo MPs omo cabinet member omo council of state member omo but because omo new office bia na mum say percent they consider omo and they fa kwan papa no so under article 108 and article 178 and they check kwan be fa so na parliament by motion a bill parliament na parliament edi ho abobo na e be boa man ya ansana ya jatu but se sia kwa ya fa so de ase ya fa punechi and the person de omo hye be bia omo nse emfata se e de omo hye constitutionally for man pa de a eni kwan se
eba article 71
at all
but you call 178 as no money shall be withdrawn from the consolidated fund except A, to meet expenditure that is charged on that fund by this constitution or by an act of parliament. B, where the issue of those monies has been authorized. I, that is BI, by an appropriation act and blah blah blah. Lawyer, I don't know. Maminko Reverend Opoku Mensa Bufaho na Reverend Kwaba.
Yeah, minia.
Na mpomye de.
Admo.
Reverend ayi ebi de Koshraj. Say article 71 yemprobo Kwame Ambronye DC Supreme Court for interpretation. First lady and the second lady omdo de no omo return o musika no ebi the pressure e go lodina so say ono so fane de emra fi say ono so oye first lady wa GB and obey former first lady so osan GB nti on famra baby I be ginani article 71 ho so mamentio
yo karama mame na wase for this opportunity na menchia na menchia miko panelist eminenti ha ni enchia Kessben na maminto mikanko Christian service and then nyame adom lady bako Miss Jennifer Duaje kumoware o Wesley Cathedral Methodist ha enti yesre nyame edi amano se bibia ebeye boko na menchia madam ntiapo but nyame adom se de kakra floor get well soon and then anope some dedwa ediem say yabobo ho na lawyer situate discussions in chese and some aye kan wa man nan a ejina so fi say omaya mu a yeye no oman mu no democracy na say rule of law chese amamu a ejina embra so enti ade bia yeye ne ade bia yeye no nura ade bia china yebeye no e wo say ye hwese ye constitution yebeye of course around him say you nipa bebre express concerns any civil society group say your constitution no ankasa no ehia say ye yen sakraye wom but say ye be yen sakraye say yen sakraye no another discussion nemum anamo bia ye tu no e say ye hwese enkum the spirit and letter of the constitution of the republic enti enone foundation na eneme pese me call members of parliament in the executive ne so kakra if you say kwabra nyame anim nukure ni sa ansema ekoso nyina no se dwumadie no a parliament ye no se omu ye ni ya ka sa dede ni eno ma ye nyina nka emma Mati deputy majority minority leader yewa Klucha Veji oka se wa hunu se sa clause no ewo document of the by any parliament. Just a document the bre wo so wo pass after inti amoabe du committee awie no near the abre parliament se mo hwehwem no wa hu se wo
wa hwehwem ana so
o so wa hu se wo Honorable Dafia Makpo South Dai MP ono so say at the committee level no omu raise issues say sa de ne enyim frame but omu hunu kwa yefa so a eba parliament kwaba say the city ni say omampani set up committee bi ati say ya no mu wi o madwuma say the lawyer rightly o kan ye no e o say parliament na parliament so committees no de adwuma report to be anywhere if Rabontin be parliament if it ya near the ababeto parliament near discuss it report to be a baby the MAC committee almost ye you omu to quiet your committees now do be committee on finance your committee on security the MAC committee no committee no majority ni minority me pese me the MPP NDC but majority ni minority and the membership of committee ni so now we makwa akobobo mu na omu kobobo report ne ho a de ye no na wo mo akere omadwene wo ho de anya no mo akere omadwene wo ho ansakra na wo mo so de wo mo recommendations aba enti menia enye easy say committee bi betena se no be ya adwuma na committee ni de wo be kan ye final ensi wo man we mu majority and minority no be hwem scrutinize report a committee ni de aba so man pani bo akire de kwa na fei de wo mu bia else legitimate ye ni ajatum de nim say ajitum ni ya reject it. And the question is that for me honorable the bigger question is adentina sasem way etumi aba parliament ama parliament atos waba me the only answer me want to say kwabra yesi enkate ba ko ho se wo wi enkate na ba ko enye ne befremu a esai bibre no awawe no so the empesa me kire ni say committee na adwuma mo ye no ne fansem bebre ho presidential spouses ni ade de just an aspect one aspect dodo no akoma article 71 holders na parliamentarians no any executive no e benefit enti akwa yese kwabra se uba ejade na agu na so a ye dey ye twa na ne ntwene oh the ade ne tie no enti se ya hweye na ye ko bobo nsemu bebre go bie funani a eno ma Ghana fo betie ne Ghana fo behu no ebe ha adwene enti nya hwe mo de momiemu ya ngu so ne anye ne enko that is the only conclusion make me aba otherwise say assembly report no reporter emfaso bi nim ema parliamentarians no a so anka kwaba me say ade say ye hunu say majority okay say ma me fa we me twemu yera finance minister Oforiata ekojiji skebia eno honorable okujeto any minority ni say sika no unconstitutional wo mu koya ko World Bank for clarification yira so okay ya enti say ade bia amanyofo no enya faso bi mfirimu a me say goma to mu hogu mountain so ba wo ma hunu say adododie bebre tata ho a say ya hweye na kwabra ye kamu nsem bebre ya it is a Ghana for any amaye ho so na yanko hunu sa nsem ya amfa matudwa anka omu de fa ho ko de that is the only logical conclusion me make my draw if you say how on earth committee a omu tena se monuments committee omu tena se omu ye nipa say 5 omu ye nipa num ya parliamentarians omu ye say 275 committee a omu ye they are not less than 10 committee less than 10 they say nipa num kra na akotena se ene o ma ye bibi outside o mu scope e was o mu ye de mra ma ho kwan committee level ma hwe mu ye not less than 10 mo hunu bibia ho aba parliament ya approve say half of the parliament kra no mu pass ya about 275 which mbie no say so enti e chese na grand agenda bi ho say yem push ade ni through otherwise ye kra no asa bi yenye mra no yenye law no ofa asem a eye clear say mampani ri ni mampani abedi akire yiri sika asem de article 71 no eye clear obi say demu plain enya de mrama ho kwan parliament is also for all you know honorable about 60% lawyers o yes emrenu for kwa de go
every committee ni kura ni pet na so no emu 4 lawyers
lawyers enti wo mo eba mrasam a
on lawyer no your professor on a chairman
so enti o eba mrasam a ye kura de nka ye ni hu nim de parliament de mra de ka no ho so enti de me kan say ye sua bibi enfam free de asie mu na ye hunu say oman na ye som no at all levels arm of government three arms of government plus the media no obi anyi nani na ye nya adwuma pa fi say Ghana for ye ni abre pa ye ntina ho ema manyofo no enye katasumu mu aso emfa no mebi mehye ye nkon a omra ema ho kwan parliament o ma di ehwamo and me ka parliament I'm not talking to only the minority me ka majority and minority na if you say adia enyina mraso na ye pese ye de be hyemremu a media me fa nkosho mampani nemum at the parliament level because of mampani e de no ma be parliament akwa etimi bogu entimi de me kan say o ma di ehwamo me sususu say o mampani yire eno mampani abedi ya kire yire say ye po ye constitution ayede adwuma ene ye democracy ye practice wa no kwabra wo mu wo dwumadie kese di papa aye ntimi nyi wo mu nsinchen enti mi fi se budget bia ye di ma wo mu bia no enye by convention ni say the report no ankasa acknowledge ye no say since president Kufuor time or extended courtesies bi ni ade no ehun ama asem Ghana fo bia anka ho asem enti enye by convention e ma ye fa kwan bi so enwie afa meye emra ifise se beye mra yakoye nim no daache ebe ha ye yie pa se ye wo mampani ire no eso eni amampani abedi akire afa bedum rebi no kabra omo maso bebem afa obe wan se o mampani ase so ono na o ware o mampani ina afa obo se ebeye how edia mo mai enti the yaba bedru no amenu se mata no da so court determine but at least the yesu aye wo man ni mu a man ho do eda yakoma so betima kan say in the first place no can say said the lawyer can do it so but say bibi wo ho subuobu wo ho a media me fa mo committee no if you say committee no on aye recommendations no crowd bampani betumi akasa yempe ni nyina ni ate committee for enu MBBNC hon kwai o mampani betime issue white paper was say some mama kan ni nyina kra yempe committee for ma nyama dwuma yi but sakodu parliament o mo oversight no mo scrutinize no mo say yanyintum ni age atumu a enam wo mo ka sika wo mo penti any other benefiter wo mo just gracia ni ade wo mo ntino enu de o mani anko because as gracia ni nemu oduo enu na wo mo hwem yenka no kra ntia yamanyofo no wo oman mu no so wo mo ntimi fa yen akoma yen ni agro Ghana bre and Ghana needs to make progress. I was at Ghana koye nim na ye jai sa sebe and kola asem no a ye di amanyo sem edu o ma we mu no be feel say this is the time all stakeholders must play their role effectively. Say executive, say legislature, say judiciary obi anya na dwuma yie na media so munya ma dwuma yie na yen scrutinize de ye bia fi say kwabra ye bia na ye bresu de ye hunu sunsun aso dachi bi no ama Ghana efa ye hu cheye.
Reverend Opoku Mensa Bofa, our lecturer at Christian Service University College, and Motini Kabono Sapa Osima, Adrian 9 and so Saturday morning, 17 July 2021. This is Amansan on Kessben and Yesi and Kunyano. Rev Okasaya Namisha committee recommendation one Mikodu page 50 and Anna making card dear Kakrabi. Na usha page 50 wa committee no oma itemizing of 6.1.7 fairness and equity. The committee knows that deep sense of unfairness and inequity felt by the general public regarding the emolument of Article 71 office holders and that of other public servants on the single span salary structure. This was recurring issue throughout the consultations. The sense of unfairness is even much greater among the Ghanaians that are not in formal employment and hence not earning regular incomes. The committee knows that this is breeding resentment towards the political class. The iniquity is confirmed by the committee's analysis. See chapter 5. I have a copy here. The government itself recognized the problem. In the media review of the 2019 budget, the Minister of Finance alluded to the pay disparity in the public sector. Now, Okankwa committee recommended say percentage of increment to public service. No, so year increment to Article 71 holders anymore. Public service here 4%. Article 71, no, so we did 20,000. That's also on 30,000. Is it 4%? Anyway, that is another issue to talk about this. And another Reverend can
say there was nothing wrong. Nanka from Sobia who said, Mamintiamwa and in a bedja for no bemia who say, Yakwa Bonte no Sabe, you want to say, and son, or man to say, and son, Yantana dem ye. Yakwa Bonte sabi kubusa bisa adwene yakwa consultation na consultation ni mu de ehunu ni say enkrofo wo how e was asem we hu ti ye recommend say aban no entu anamon bi na ye hwe kwan ye befa so a saa maamen first amampani de numa ye hwe wo mo no ye betumi aye de aba constitution nim no wa end ho me, that is my personal opinion, because so long as I outside the scope of constitution ni there untimi e me ye ho recommendation. So on kwa say they make me say me tie me sofo na wo ba ma sorry o ya ma sorry ba na akoni ekubo udua me nya sorry dem na mbeda ni dua no, even though me dwene wo so what I say make direct to the appropriate quarters ye dani dua so on kwa ba dey make na no nkyere say me dwene wo but edua no it is outside my scope so for na ni dua on di ade ne tie no enti sa na oman no e wo se ehunu no enya ade bia na committee betimi do mo paaye and enya de bia na parliament so te won betumi aye eno mebi okura kwama we no se pese sisa gise Ghana fo nyina ye ko referendum na Ghana fo nyina ko sala ye koto aba se mo pese o mampani yire eni o mampani abedi ye chire yire yetua wo muka ana ye ntua wo muka na Ghana fo nyina agitum ti a process ye ntumi fa recommendations of a committee keke emfa enke onti me feel say eye say eno mebi say yaba up ba me gidim say ye ko ye nim no ye besere o mampani say ye hwem na se bibi wo betimi aye de afa ho a na aye de afa ho, because kwabra whether you like it or not benefit and as fasodi a o mampani yire na o mampani abedi akire yire nya no kwabra se sika ye bobodin e sika keto abi oh of course just embassy bedi no krama ye ho de na o mampani yire ba Kessben ha kwabra soja fo edi nachi any police fo edi nachi any state security apparatus edi nachi gra no wo mu ba wo mu fufu mbedi okure sika keto a.
Well, the Reverend Justice Pokumesa Abufa on the note of Fufu Mbedi, Mamma, Mr. Nasakosakwa. Mr. Kosakwa. Na Empomia dear. Zakosa, what yet, Medina, what yet discussions na Mamintia on Sway? Article 71 versus the public service matters arising.
It's your phone, me penny for so much. They come over and say, me late.
Okay.
Honorable. So share Article 71 office holders now. No busa who say Ghana as a nation, as a sovereign state, and a bit me continue to mukasa. We have because BBC is about say past presidents and as they be a benefit and also one benefit. Now if you look at the committee report now, or think we no crown issue what that recommendation is say or say Kessben. They give you what credence to that?
Yeah, regularize it.
Yes, we have to formalize it. But Oma in two sana mono. Ma udin say Osha upon Kroma a year or day banner. Was a sad day we know ho Oman penny conformers. But I say informal. But this time another person can formalize the whole system. But then also why then a man from no and Namona His Excellency to ask a person pay bibi money. And I say, Vice President today, the woman be kakra. Now, no, I share or minus ye sick as some no ede, was so sad. You bet me a chobuka. Now, there be Article 71 office holders, and Omumpo, I catch your name, allowances no marginal moon retire on their salary in Pono. We need to at least interrogate it. As a nation, about Timia, they just this account. Now, I have a difficulty when it comes to what S. Gracia, Chiama MPs. As grass said, we send Kawi year with Juma Vie,
now kwa home chima na nki atuama but obi atena for more than 24 years
every 4 years
every 4 years bia no we entitled to it you must see and say quantum na sika sa na atua starting for the year 2000
so they retire with the salary.
Yes,
I'm an express.
no so no asakwa akwaje no what's the car load there is a different arrangement altogether no busa hu say o mine no a da bia no now I think the report if so report about is say I forgotten that a year when the buy said the rate esikafo any here for the gap no da bia wide it is why did that it touch to something says esikafo na so mu nsem wo bie no o da bia no mu koso no mu so a mu sikasem e wo form so da bia no they become more what worse off. It's your maya, ye sika sen if you say any nasano, ye betimi akoso ati omuka. Akacha ye dema abayejuma for this year no say minimum wage 4%.
Increment.
Yeah, 4%.
Because of COVID.
Yeah, because of
no matter.
It no be busa who say no. And say ye just sika say ma article 71 office holders na. Ye betimi continue. Now mama no friend say first lady and second lady almost sika omo asade aba na nyina no me fa ba bi no me say so I know so nkomo to mbwas okay personally be at least ebianka going forward and so bianka yen give bisa bi but so we say I heard the tone of the letter na e buy na I say amanfo nsem omo ka no I say they are bit what emotional you know mutu sa na no ali edanya meaning say first lady and second lady no if constitutionally no omo space you don't have a space say bia meaning say bia lawyer has say e bia active you don't have a space and you know we nim so omo boa we know the foundation Lodina Foundation Rebecca Foundation but foundation crown confidence no was with this kind and they are subject to those are subject to scrutiny or auditing process because one because ebe akwajiska wo what do you call it GMPC ho wakwajiska wo has say na the baby ye jumana in the end the one also auditing we are accountable to why. So this is the question was as a nation ye national conversation the national conversation I mean personally there was article 71 office holders yes system. Yes, system sampa a dear crying inform me what the premise of the constitution and no include here because say pass the law at a point in time if it's a law no out living usefulness now then we have to make amendments to it. Koloya has say mradia wo sha mrane say a dream rebia or say yes say we have to do it cautious sentiment commenter eba public sentiment when someone else honorable ahunti we cramp no Carlo no sabe ka ho ne ade na say bebre na so odu obi bebre na din komaro ya kra ya nto aba and a very dangerous
our committee report no mo say enam sanye maninti no me kana o mai eyama public na anya time bi e de ama article 71 holders the committee no recommend hono the recommendation by say yenya independent emolument committee page 49 of the report. Page 49 of the report. Item 6.1.6. Or say, the committee notes from the public consultation that people question the value and efficiency of the current 4-year race cycle of each president establishing a committee to advise on emolument of Article 71 office holders. The proposal that runs through all the interactions was for the establishment of independent emolument committee, IEC. The suggestion were that the IEC could be a body that determines the emolument of all workers of the public service, including Article 71 holders, or standing body dedicated to determination of emolument of Article 71 holders. In the alternative, the Fair Wages and Salary Commission could be transformed into IEC with enhanced mandate. And the committee but also do be a politician. I'm the report no koto onzo a. Omo ana reverend kan omo pick part bia.
Omo de. Yeah, KS Gracia was say.
That was a recommendation. As to say His Excellency Obejidi nyina to a different thing altogether.
But the parliament say come.
No, but at least I don't know say certain committee no. Nti ya dey kwa akoma no. Nti say the commander we. Nana ye can be say I say parliament na nye due diligence. You must say hey for any determine as Grashama MPs. Is it not that same committee?
More.
So scratch my back, I also scratch my back. It's a quite a friend say conduit to be he said that's a president to be a bears. It's an also minty committee. Yeah, we've had a series of committees. See a friend say Boado, Professor Boado near Dina. Or when you recommendation with the banner, you must see who say over the years, I don't know and trigger that national conversation. Then trigger that national conversation because the brain office no I drew brebia or say yes some Sempo no say the panel return salary crampona. I need that certain entitlements be and I say privileges be I say it's in a from them. Comano economy. Debbie Cassay, Debbie or see a team incorporate international best practices. You some but democracy na ya embrace no. I say Jenny. And Jenny ni bia na drew see a drum pen so be no maybe more. Near system. Near who some patima mufan na mo say na ye too. See a person where you protect public pets dear. And when him and mo say na ye too. See your mercy can conquer di nipakobi sir. This week na me tell my honey. And like I said, how we achieve executive officer. But who's supposed to be 20,000. But allowance no. Allowance is now yet demand no. And it is a classify.
Bank of Ghana salary Bank of Ghana salary near 120 1.2 billion but allowance near there.
Oh yeah. And you must say you was some or dinner you be to make to assess. It will be said room yeah at least triggers out national conversation near man for to make at least inputs inform inputs near who some payer queen no intimate as gracia Article 71 office with this no gentlemen will return their salary. Then together and move on. But say we na we family and then I don't think say no I don't want to go to that tangent. Okay.
What Mr. Akosa and Mr. Akosa and Motin and Kano. I Kessben 93.3 Kumase 92.9 Accra and Kessben television. I'm a percentage media and yede Bremobet me drink by issue I Bobo Swarno 0551 599933. Some of the messages are Modiaba na Yatwaso. I was a good morning, Kwabna. Kwarteng, less Ghanaians not know that what happened at Ejura is a big issue. Okay, Kojo Sumaila Elkintampo North and Ode Nidia by Kojo Ejura the enemy boss tell and said that encore details. Then so me that say I'll say our politicians only think about themselves and their families. The 4% public workers increment is an insult. No wonder one former president said, Ghanaian workers pretend to work and the government also pretend to pay them well. Where are we heading towards as, or where are we getting to as Ghanaians? Nimako Dixon and Ode message we by Lord Osei Tutu Buenim Osanobu Okoko, I'm really sad since the issue of this Article 71 holders came out for us to realize the huge sums of money that CEOs, directors, politicians and their spouses are taking just a month. But we teachers who help them and vote for them to become what they are now, retirement benefit is even less than 1/4 of their monthly salaries. Oh, Ghana. A BADD and a Quamso ADBA. I'll say Kwabna good morning. Some Ghanaians doesn't know the Constitution of Ghana, so they should go and read it well. And I'm happy lawyer is explaining things. They are doing propaganda with the issue. Kojo Smiler Elkintampo North. I don't know. I'll say cost of poultry feed has doubled since past 5 months. Since the past 5 months, 1 ton of poultry feed is 1,700 Ghana cedis. Around 5 months ago, now the same quantity and quality is now selling at 3,000 Ghana cedis. So what are they doing about it? Okay, also Obisa. I'll say about the textbook saga. Schools were not ordered to collect them after use by the Form 3s. That is why they are going to procure another ones. The price to pay when stakeholders like teachers and heads of institutions are not even involved in some of these things. How can the education, health, security be politicized? How can past questions be supplied every year? with this amount Amateur is asking, and I think the question is for all, not me alone. Okay, Reverend Mr. Siawo, and Fiona Bia Yato Abama Yi Rasebedafo and Momcom Rasebedrum. Now, Akuoko say almost a part of the Article 71 holders. Maybe qua a see a money loan on Fanco Hinda or Bedem, a money loan on Fanco Toka. And they are find to Australia Banisa Yama almost $28 million. Obia been $100,000. Now or they are to V8 Land Cruiser. Who convert is about 5.something billion, 5.7 to 6 billion. Obia fan top V8 Land Cruiser. Now Otimedia and then the constituency for heading Kita Brano no Otimi akone man for her. Now Omo how near dear no Otimia Kotie. Now or the Abesia call Rasebedrum. If you're Nabia, sorry, I gonna for sorry, but if you're Nabia, so a sign back. And route here, Rasebedrum, and the 28 million loan could do honor. Yeah, Omotiatum, come. Now, argument in a say, my state minister Bangalo, an apartment. Yeah, my president dying, bed them, the Nebusian, bed them, an apartment, man, car, F-Wally, yes, some judges, a dying bungalows, car, near dear, MMDCs, your mom dying car, near dear. Almost members of parliament in a dubra. I was say, almost, ye be more sincere. Then be asked here, Quadrivisiam or Mokotoka. Na public na so mu say am pisiri na omu di esika me wa no ada Article 71 holders so fili omu enjoy a omu de public na dwen kra no ye hu omu so omu de yeah because sika am pisiji aye kan judges ni ade agibi kasa ye kan ni ade nyina no e bi call all the Article 71 holders so baby a jina car loan asoman they are paying, I'm told they will pay 40%,
60%, 40%.
We are going to waive taxes on them for and others. But committee no say no time we need the young farmer but other
now one better say
na omo ya na share my committee report ayeka ho 70 amoya omo say omo ko refer former President Roris, the committee out here, Green Street Committee. Green Street Committee, a problem wenti okasa one. Yam build MP's village. Anka parliamentarians no kwa. Obekwa kotena. Nanka ne omo ensusu so ya nyanka ho. But recommendation ni koto ho yete ho.
Yo, kwaba me jiri say Ghana yenya independence adi say
60
yenya 70 years.
Okay.
Then in them 60s. Na amemuo enye Ghana ene dia amemuo aye democracy ba wiase yewo aman bi no ma practice democracy for over 300 years to be 200 years eniti yewo no ma bia yebetimi ahweso asua na yebusa ye ho se aman no a o ma di kan wo ye nim no ohun ede yi na o mu di kwan be no mdom democracy ni fa so a aba bedru ba bia wo ma ba bedru. For me, that should be the starting point. We have to learn from best practices. Yahe amaya omacha ye ho ahia wiase nyina sabe ye sorry edi ensatu ye nsayem kope busia ewo omo ho ekosire sika firi wo omo ho a kwabra ubebusa ho se sa amai no wom so members of parliament o ko America ye Senate ye Congress say na wom si etua adwumayefo ewo hoka na ya yekope bosia ba no say na yesiso yesitutu no I think say a fair argument to make if you say sabi ebru sabi eson me te yi say me ba me chop money man so won fan to aduane ni kwabra say da bia be ba na a friend say Guinness sinanim na fried rice and what ho any akoko a definitely as a father I'll be worried if you say every crazy guy me dey man no
wow we man is I want to
yes me this kind of man no me to say no man so I'll be worried oh hey ebia ekoya of us nya de bia na betima legitimate but I'll be concerned about the future say hey bad mark of people watch akwasi dia na ekoi oh
Kessben
aya car loan any ho sensemi no kwase me wom ni say your members of parliament no wɔn hia car ɛna wɔn de edi wɔn adwuma efi sɛ ohwɛ sɛ deɛ wɔn dwumadi esi di a na ano na mi tie discussions bi ebinom constituencies wɔn ama wɔn brɛ yie nti wɔn akwan nyɛ oh yes ebinom ama wɔn brɛ yie deɛ nti ameka saa ne sɛ emu firi hɔ kɔɔ yɛ no wɔn bɛ akyire no ama massive facelift ɛɛba saa constituencies nim eti ebinom ama wɔn brɛ yie because no money da so sɛ anya hwɛ koraa kwabra mi bɔ brɛ yie o ma mo brɛ yie o mi kɔ a mi V8 deɛ mɛ dɛ yi mi nya Ghana aso deɛ ɛkwan bi ɛni hɔ a V8 no ɛntumi fa so enti MPs no mu hia cars but the question is adentina sa budget on car loan no yentumi restructure sa budget no arrangement no te said the honorable Kujeto Akwam abe suggest no say oh ya MP a oba ye betua oka so man no ntimi nya car kra mfa mawo ene de betima ye ne say car bi a pesa ugie bia no wa akwaji wo loan so wa akwaji wo loan na so man no say okay so you member of parliament akwaji loan ebia as part of motivation you know or mind betua bibi di amawa then one kasa be determine the kind of car here e constituency because me yin ni say o man yetimi MP bia ne here V8 ko me yin ni sa if so MPs bia even maybe a parliament is no ayo constituency our roads road network or near there in here say won benya very expensive cars is a V8 no there ye kan etike bia memete hey and I am penny for a studio. I miss media kwa baby amitino. Yeah. Begin to say saloon car bebo me 20,000 enemy here. Now so soon him. The entire amount to me yes I say. I did not buy need 60%. Oh, says he can't 1,000 cedis. I buy it 600 and I would 400. Ain't you know, say me sika we dey acquire 1,000 now we dey acquire 5,000 the old 5,000 car no aban sika wo tua ne doso ntia ne kwase abu ye ntia ne ye nyina ye ngoji V8 otherwise honestly speaking enipa ni bi ho no mu a wo mu cars aya kan since 1994 96 ebi ma tena parliament ho no mu a cars a wo mu wo no kwabra enye cars ketwa na so wo say hia bio efri say aban ni tua mu 60%. Media yakoye nim no de mesusu ni se betumi a anka aban no ento cars no aban no afani ska ento cars no na oyo member of parliament oba na assign state driver state protocol team no ho no ya assign driver of 4 years so a abra waja car no e de esi ho o de besum o man no waja na o de esi ho because as gracia ya wo mo say gino on top yi abra me titum say no ma be ho betumi de aye enti yesre wo mo a o de aban no moving into the next realm no yento cars ni si ho 275 cars yento you making sure say maintenance ni ade nyina no state no take interest in the cars o time so a na woko if so man pani be yo man
eno ni we dey na be bo manika
eno ni we o kwa ba me fi say no eno be boa
okay
eno be boa because nya dia cars ni nyina be ye mre say obi ade be ko free ye dey ya say 50% at least they try na 50% to crash say mre nam constituency say wonti na 50% to crash ho den da so ho no ma me jisum say ye be savings kakra because they say no hwemu a tactical because report to be about say 40% no crime piece no so mutua no $100,000 no 60% no 60,000 omutua 40,000 oyo allowance sky yetifima 4 years no beso no mutua mu half kra 40% na was wo mu ankasa kra tua no
okay
no omutua anwie
jenipa na nko parliament bi ma
jenipa na nko parliament bi ase
se BBC na wantumi anwie adwuma na
ase ena ade no so no ya boni din ni akoto en ya boni din akoto no no ani auto firm na ya arrangement and din na was so ntumi nkoje enfri no ho enti ni nyina ye said Mr. Akozaka scratch my back and scratch your back no enti when the state protocol you know ewo ho we chief justice ho back oman no case ho twi otam so a ko se ka no ekura ye mra oman no betima o hye na nya bibia ye dai e de afrim bigitum say no so e alternative I betum dey deal with that issue.
Okay, honorable, good morning. Ask the president that we need factories because we are jobless after school. You do this and you expect we to establish factories? Adam Ewo Agogo and Obisa question or say good morning. Everything boils down to the constitution unless we change it. You might not see the day when it comes to the development because once the constitution is enriching the politicians, the majority will also suffer. And Akuoko, it may interest you to know that because Article 71 is so sweet, that is why they always want to go to Parliament. Okay. Pierre, Mr. Akosa, you make my day. Okay, I do Jamfi Kumani. I forgot. So, Mr. Akosa, I'm so point now making you know. Also, I'm making a day. I do hear that say. Good morning, sir. My name is Abdul Mutalib from Cape Coast, Ghana. Ghana have an independent since 1957. We don't have anything like United Arab Emirates fixed 20 years ago. Okay, I think he's comparing Ghana with Dubai. It's like comparing tomatoes with apples or oranges. Anyway. Over to me, the MP's car loan. I can't want some and I can't take 71 holders and so. Once I be the four, you did your man or pay no. Reverend just spoke comments about fine chair Motinica, Esquire, lawyer Abu Bonsra, Ewaha, and Mr. Enes Akosa, and so Ewaha. WhatsApp line is 0551 599 933. As I got a miracle, son of my color. Car loan matters, and road MPs no parliament. Now they were bitter, and they say, "I say, Amphibia, and Fiena be a doer." Now, ye doma beto, dear friend of public ridicule. As ye doma bro, mine say, Mumbai MPs no na. Ye mo musika kotoka na o mine treat you on. But almost you Article 71 holders are almost on your beat to send ye bin when ye binoa. Enkaye enti asa omo no fi say loan no credit ma omo no ma tolerant cruises ya de ye ntiti omo ye as we are not being fair to them. I mean, you're subsidizing for comfort. Say one. Tisadia say a best and a public no back come home some there. And yeah, in common soon, yeah, moment net to seba kunoa. But my mintio.
Yeah, honorable. I will share the three arms of government now. Legislature now, yen constitutional architecture no. I say yen sheda abani sheda show mukesisa.
Okay.
In terms of omuka omuyusi. Now we be a minister. Or be MP, they are appointed so a minister. Be a minister pay that state in America. Now a salmon driver, or be fuel, or be salmon dying at them. But an ordinary minister, friends, MP. And I say, we need a hold your office, be a now your MP. I feel now quite struggle, copy baby, I'll be better. Now you must see, now you see 275 MPs. No. A man was someone didn't say MP Bia Yabemanekana. Here cars. The car no say be a mobile Land Cruiser. No, they call Binduri constituency from Accra to Binduri. Maybe a week Bia and as a month be a Kowana. But 4 years, and I can't state at the same. And you know, a doom ra. I say, public, you know, as also who you swear, so I say, or more you so much say, embodiment of radical. Every 4 years, Biano. A young team, before no say a war, perception me. Said we call on the no money, but this time around, we saw divergent views.
Yes, between Honorable Kudet, and in no, because we are hypocrites there.
Yes, so what do you mean now? We buy Bako, we buy Chronica using it. But a man to me, and the Bia so ye be you says Canada Mao. Ye is someone, you know. Ye is someone, India, young Concoto Castle. To be MP and come dine. What he has say would drive any now because we share the executive arm of government in almost obia or working under the executive or no official car. Obia on official, I don't call Jubilee House. So the guys know maybe now you saw official cars. Now then the MPD, you saw no do apply for loan. Sometimes you can't the cost where they will be in care and son of Baby MP. CDD report to me, but I think last 2 years or so. Say averagely, MP untimi spending less than 400,000 Ghana cedis.
Our strongholds.
Primaries.
Either voter for NDC, Ashanti for MPP.
And you know, say we hear Sika we na yen the pressure yes are MPs. What cars no loan the man on from Kotoka no. The quite different the quite service in loan be. Oh, they can running for primaries. And you know say yeah creative problem this was my MP phone. The chiro so Sikabu has 100,000 or just peanuts. A peanut man. But yen you want to say Sika a sombo. Let's go to the judiciary. High court, from the High Court to the Appeal Court, Superior Court. No. Omunyina entitled to what? State bungalows. Yamane driver, Yamane car. What's her return his salary? You must add the MP for the 18 years. Into a dream, I'm so happy to see MPs now realize no. It's sad time. Yes, son. Near converts are buying and casting to one more or betting Americas. To be a MP now, can you? Kahassin or Babetina for the next 4 years. But the current arrangement, 4 years. Mexicanaba now is in had it. Yes, and I'm my intimate. I say, you walk. Perception be say, oh, Mudi drew can dia Carlo no de Yabedura, no Muna drive. That perception is there. Okay. It's a quite benny before you base perception of free home. Then let's also look at say, Ghana say, oh, that it is so every 4 years, I say critical constituencies.
Every grand I'm quite sober.
Yeah. So can we continue to create what? More constituencies? Have regard to say, "Bia, you say, Carlos, this is a assembly. I didn't even know." Or say, we all say, "We had the one side that you not get it." But if we say, "Say, Nchibia, I never got 300 constituencies." To man or Saho, say MP Biano, or that's obey MP na near amount V8, near amount driver, near amount cook, near amount way, you bet me I said, I think I earlier on alluded to say national conversation is very important. Not necessarily say MP for at least it could be stakeholder consultation. You say we're quite many be faster. You bet me the abo MP for no more June we no etinya koso. O say ya na ebi so MP no munya hwe omunya adwuma. Because executive need to be able to also scrutinize it. Who sampa? You kwa loan we kwa school down. You kwa school down. You kwa we nano. And the more omutu, no more boase o mano democracy na ya embrace no. Ebetu edum pempen so bi. It is say antimi amoa omu. Na ya mali basic normal betim bia ye adwuma. Obi ti parliament house na afi wo beti yes e bia ni free recruit na. Nya dia ere enika. Na so because
there's another argument to say MPs need be ministers.
Yeah.
Osha President Kufuor appointment to about 60-65%.
The constitution says that majority of ministers must come from.
Yes. So about 60 to 65%.
77, 78.
Almost 70. Okay. Ministers are almost MPs. So the people are asking, say, almost because already they have state vehicles. Or minor. Nia wedding cambo bossy no ever tofu legum minister kwa yamano a banker. So are they entitled to the car?
Oh, say Carlo Ndiaba. Nipa 275 in the aqua jaba. It's not the car say you are car on Cotobium. Because minister, deputy minister.
Obetia 40-60 now. Or no the calculation, no idea cost.
Hey, to a crampona. Well, I believe so. Both bits are rejected, but the fee say a quad down because look at the interest rate. Is it 8% or so? Now, loan, aqua in Katifua, you pay more than 25%. And if we say no, we bet you had in Bacan on Concotobu. So be a crowd, they be MP, Ebiama Samana, Boku, Medina, baby, no. Obviously, you sadly small car or you okay. Tibe Brenna, no, we can't say, or the Quaco 7 or Quaco check, can be a ball, baby. And now, a Juma Soya. I say, I don't the dear bad. Honorable, not the I did go sometime. So, almost so pressure. So, one MP crack, I say, Busumi, bonds almost 100,000 or so. Yeah, one MP, I forgot the MP said, Ghana Web reported. It's your pressure, so Musua. I near Tihani be a castle, Sican Doss, any idea, and to me, going for it as a nation. A quite benny befaswa, a bebo MP for no my Jumano, a Tibia Coso. Call her the 2 arms of government now, the executive and the judiciary now. At least, share entitlement, and I said, no, my demona, and far exceed that of what? Of the MPs.
Okay. Mr. Mako, lawyer Hona, obey the question, Biabana, also maybe so. People are also asking with the argument to say, MP no enyanse obia me phone through fear certain channel per se also be MP one now say obasum na wako for whatever reason if you na could be do the same person or complain na say okoye nye bia say no obetua obo so no so I could have met to for Doma Kogun constituency, so a person was a pre-court number be a honor. And also back and
delegates.
Honorable, I said me can is position the constitutional arrangement. The constitution say that's there's a convention. Let me use that way. Yeah. There's a convention say 4 year be no you be mamaka and adena ba and just adena ba e bi pano o see more than the ba next 4 years no asaba say nsan to abama no o say nya kra na dwuma na ni pano so bebo oba koboa o man no what's a service no want to render this service I was unya bibia dey yeah it's a service the panel render yeah.
Well, Mr. Ernest Akosa Kodio coordinator Ashanti former and Namote Ninkano meko lawyer Abubonsraho na maminka messages kakra honorable we should bear in mind can we purchase about 275 V8 every 4 years? With this our attitude of not maintaining government property well, a lot of government vehicles are not roadworthy, they have no insurance, etc. So buying government cars for MPs, are we going to have proper maintenance on them for 4 years? I support they should be given loans to buy their own cars, and the government should pay the 60% that the government is paying. Okay, this is coming from Amacha Amayeda say. I say, good morning, Honorable. The time has come for Ghanaian youth to rise up against Article 71 and Article 71 holders. What do we get from this surface and greedy, sometimes politicians? They only make laws that would benefit them alone. Nothing else. Very soon, they will hear from us. Okay, somebody is kicking against Article 71. Evans Eni Tutuka Obuasi. The program is live and clear at Obuasi East. We, the grassroots in Obuasi District, are grateful to President Akufo-Addo for maintaining our hardworking DC. Honorable Fosina. Fosina, indeed, hard work pays. And Ramati from Deputy Local Government Minister who said most of the MMDCs will be maintained. And the Omaka party for no say, Ebimu Hoa, Omajumo Mayeno, Ombes Wombe to us ye na Ebwa Bino, and Timu expected Sadiano from the Deputy Local Government Minister Honorable Tim. Timun Shredimo say most of them will be maintained. Of course, Ebiba Befremutier. No na almost a cycle monso be a baby or any penum or any penum ni pensian a coin no one cycle mind and say we are going to pick only 1%. So dear ma me won't be a metabo David be in Bapua Mabamam and no MBB and NDC are the same. Government workers, especially teachers, should wise up and concentrate on side jobs than to teach rather than wasting our time to vote. Nana and MPP are gradually disappointing us big time. Ohima Ewo Obuase and our day. But say good morning, Akuoko. As usual, the most authentic and outstanding show is loud and clear at Amilistuko Enterprise inside Agogoso. Things are getting out of hand. So greetings to Charles Kefosu from Genoa Amalisto. Okay, Amalisto 1 Agogoso. Amalisto per nickname. I say they should be given loan to buy their cars, but the percentage government pays 60% should be reduced. Okay. I'm a chance idea baby you say yeah more mobisi and more buying for 60% no there. And no. Akuoko, I'm enjoying your program and I have a suggestion to make. Nana Akuoko hine. Okay. Why don't they give the Ministry of Gender and Women Protection blah blah to the first ladies? Okay. Nana Akuoko hine de suggest be but say Sabaya President area so acquire donation way what Rebecca Foundation, what Lordina Foundation. No, your ministry I share man and quadai diesel and think a constitution. No, I'm Rasabe Jomian say President be a babyano or yere and a automatic minister, a woman and children. Na ya minister ho na obansoba okunu na be ya minister ho na yemfa first lady yemfa ministry no ema first lady oko Uganda remember oko Uganda Yori Museveni na ire onu na ye sports minister.
You see, it is
But Rev, the first, but Reverend, about first ladies, and of course, baby, graduates. This is a bit Yanika, Nadia Assembly Badia, Yamani Minister, my anyway, Nana's opinion. Nana, thank you very much. Nana Kropon, that's a part. Good morning, Honorable. Your panelists are making my morning lovely. In Ghanaian politics, are always taking Ghana politicians always take Ghanaians for granted. They are only there to enrich themselves and not the state. Jacob Manson Akontem and Oje We Ebaye. I say good morning. I am watching you live from Saudi Arabia. My name is Dauda Brahma. Okay, Saudi Arabia for Aboya Yaha Nongochapa Onsima Edru Nongoche. My name is Abo, but here, Mama. Good morning from Ghana. Good morning, Honorable Kwar. I think we should hand over this country to the white to rule us, because black man cannot rule his own self well. This is not democracy we picked. Akuoko, I'm surprised US and Canada, they are not practicing this kind of democracy there. But we who went there to learn from them, we are doing more than what they can do. Make the system work. Abu Bonsa Samuel, aka Sapato 1, don't call no thing. Honorable Ndembi Ray. And no. Where they are fed ma or see a friend of 71 or see Ghana, may God have mercy on us. Honorable, please, my sweet mother Mami Doris Konongo, a Mosque Presby Church, belated birthday. Okay, I think it's a birthday holiday matter, but all the above from Manyari. Good morning, Akuoko. Ghana's constitution were made for politicians, but not we the citizens. It's time we do a lot of amendments. Nana Poku Seshibu Akunana. Good morning, Kwabena. Will you allow NDC to talk about borrowing again in your studio? Since now they are enjoying car loan. Kwabena, see how President was struggling to get space to fix his wife's salary without thinking of COVID-19. He must do same for the youth when it comes to employment. We the NAPCO people are watching. Or then home, Ewo Pakoso. And I will be some Semema NDC for Abetra. Now, Oma Bekambe Siansa, Bani Bobby Sianodo. Adaya MP say NDC MP, no, Oma Ajikalo. Our leaders know how to do some things best. And these are the things: increasing their own allowance, yes. Fast in calculating their own arrears, yes. Fast in paying their own arrears, yes. Fast in securing loans for their own cars, yes. This is very funny. Prince, I have Kenya say, sense that one in, okay. Another one, Baumia have really performed well in this Fourth Republic, and they should be given thumbs up. Let's support them and move Ghana forward. God bless our homeland Ghana. Eric Ebodi, Ewobechim, and about honorable. You see the hypocrisy on the part of minority. They always complain about borrowing. Now the government has borrowed $28 million for them to buy car. Now, what is their reaction? What a double standard. Ola. Ewo Aguna. Good morning, sir. Please, I want to take this opportunity to wish my sweetheart Erica and Chua happy birthday. Okay, I'm done with the birthdays, but I bet for more Erica, you're my happy birthday. Lawyer, baby, I bet you any Ebenezer, Mamintia on Sway.
No, court to appeal. Oh, Kumasiasi. I cannot the justice of court to appeal. Ramobana, Bimusena. Hotels from mother because they need bungalow.
Okay.
And to be about sitting be this year called Lombo Hotel you check come and I say ban who's a no about Baneka.
Okay.
And I will see official bungalows and the Makoto appeal judges.
Okay.
And it's official bungalows over enough in the Yakobo car copy hotel be now a Mako trim. Sad I do agree.
Yeah, you know, Bantima MP Asenso, Minister Works and House, and them said, I don't know, I don't know, original coordinating council. Okay.
Which is a laudable idea because they be our bar now could hotel now could you a cat. And Domo said, we here send the NC official bungalow, a cast official bungalow, for court of judges. And say, because yes, someone about will be able to say official bungalow, court of judge in the bedroom. Then he has said, a baboka, Akope Hotel. About now, I think the same thing I have we are confronted with in Parliament. Now, we see, being no better, like I said, MP in here. Epi here kapa cause the mojuma no mo ye no ehia ka so e papa kai papa beti me do makom constituency no because constituency na minian me kai constituency wa kwa no enye kra ente enye kra mu hia so be hia ka na apart from that no hia the almost safety so hia ye because se MP baako true yaman ka papa na se ka no konya asida se bibisi no wo aban be boka because be say by election so eska what enti ehu hia say we must concern with their security and their safety. Security because you see na say na obeti na ese akobo wetu akobeti say almost safety no security hu hia enti ka na de obebeka say MP hia ka bia me na nya adwe ka na hu hia pa but ye dey say kwamba so be fa so aboa mo abra oman so emo ka bebre what I say kwamba so be fa so yes ye be dwena mo yi e ba mo ka papa atrem man so mo kede mo man be nya so fa so and then I mean for the kaka say see I feel 4 years bia no ye koji loan na fa mo ana wabla the when MP bia what at parliament for be 16 years. 80 every 4 years be man car na I don't show at the car I brought mine at send me anum I can comedian come me suggestion say enka yenye official vehicle MPs no say ebia kwada so constituency the vehicle ni etene say e wo ho the car ni say e free so that's a be bar the car the same car na no be say ebia be hia maintenance na ya maintain the car no rather than say every 4 years be was ask $28 million say boss in this kakoto in this kakoto you see na so be each MP is entitled to $100,000 $100,000 no
dollars, not dollars. Alright. Who are you?
It's a yes kakatwa. On my musi your problem. You to know your problem. Yeah, bre. What I say, yeah, bre. Ejuma 7 obu yes napko for I can talk up obiti me ejuma na ne so me man 400 Ghana cedis. Na 400 Ghana cedis no. O wa yere wa ma. I come back so no beti survive. But it is a amount for can you because Bobo created and pressure say man scan also mo pe kwame so etweska emamo oh it is a youthful car you pa it is a every 4 years be a MP $100,000 and then $100,000 Ghana cedis so at Ghana it's $80 at Ghana $80 me so say yes I was say yeah, see the canon. So if it's the house on crack, see bungalows, Emma or MPs. So I cried this some almost say no bar, Danny, no question, what time so no flip, no before us question. Rather than say almost a mama house allowance. They were it will be let's say stable, it increases. They want it with time it increases. And for how long they bet by sir? And send my court of appeal judges. Commission suggestion say to avoid say MP said they are always subject to public ridicule. They will be subject to public ridicule so long as we control like this. Because see, so be at obi will feel advance obi abejuma na say bosom say increment by increasing say by 4%. No to say MP am $100,000 so fa kotoka obekasa. Obekasa so be you do in napco na say bosom 400 Ghana 500 Ghana say obekasa and to avoid all these situations so avoid the situation whereby they because they be MPC kwale bomboska na ye bomochi no and mu na anjintum say arrangement here arrangement about 60% out of 100% in this kakotwa and papa for 40% kwambo they are exempted from tax. How they are exempted from tax? You see, and to me imagine say to protect the public purse. To protect the public person, and yeah, I buy if I can't to castle. Now I buy yanko to cars. I'm an MP, no. Now the cars that I order, I say, which I buy cano. And now, yeah, what I say, and to say after 4 years, no. Now say, ABS say, who wants it at Timaka cry. Now comment any. Now say, spray, not the over for I do best save Vuska. And the best save Vuska. She say, Debiano, I will say, yes, Sesika. Ade koto cars am MPs because it's about time I say in paying for us almost a Ghana say bre say me boss kan ya koji ekobobosia e wa bonten na bo say da ba na better cars ekobobosia because wa bra sa cars ya to my omo ekobobosia kwa me so said they have an arrangement like that o bosia e da be party mo abra do ko bo bosa ko no the birthday kwalu efi kwa say the birthday aso onu akobo ho bosia no onu efi po say o the birthday ba wo do ko bo bosia be di na o kwaya na say na o buy
I like the statement o say
me say o ko bo bosia okay every floor that be to birthday party
okay
wa bra na akobo ho bosia ko no efi say the birthday aso na no party kwaya and I see buy
anyway
enti pa chop e bibia mo ehweli e si mo ehweli na ye hwe ye bottom na ehwe obma no wadwene enda yakoma so na obma no wadwene enda yakoma so say ade say obi esi say obi kan MP about omo nko a de be bo omo nko a say enye ni ntwem ni etwe obi say see obi we MP no say minister the arrangement say we MP kwa you entitled this loan and so a minister only me so budget about that too baby say na boss ke obi kwa po edge on fan to car no that call solve on personal issues what else I don't so loan I don't think I buy HM 60% no what I say but on fan to car no and the moment say this come and me so say the check say what I got to the here say what is canon yeah can say
what's arrangement with auto get state in the time
exactly and to say 100,000 bet back arrangement no less than that
yes
and I mean what bet less than that no choir
arrangement yeah about mine your man
that patrol
lawyer Abu Bonsa lawyer Abu Bonsa
na my nkoso
Esquire and no quote of the day or say enkobo besia will be ho emfa menye party na ono a ukoje besia ono ne birthday kuredo a ono de oni obenya safo ye bude be na yenka na sem Mamponte is from Sojaman Mamponte Korea. I said good morning when delegates collect money people talk have you seen what the MPs are doing okay and also interested delegates money because delegates in so ka ho bi enema almost yes sir because for you know MPs e call ye to say na ayi Mr. Akoseke MPB ka wabo enya gronti alone we your boss wa no see cross the say rade menya bia kotu ameka from Kwate Samuel Boamai Fija say good morning sir the 1992 constitution should be amended as soon as possible greetings to Openi Charles Kwarteng Cocoa Farmer Ewo Benim okay thank you very much I say Akuoko please why is Reverend Thomas Kusibua for CEO public sector reform he said it on this platform that if Nanado failed to fight corruption, he will be the first person to resign and campaign against him. But what is happening now? What is he? Owura Martin Jr. Achuma Fuase and Obisa for na opreke me kura oka omo a pese ombe keme team executive no be so owo ho my name is Ofori Alex. Politicians always think about their welfare alone. They have realized that they are manipulating Ghanaians for their selfish interest. Okay, he is asking. MBA and NDC are the same. Government workers and special teachers should wise up. We want far a Jimbia ma. I mean, call WhatsApp no so kakra. Good morning, Honorable. The incoming mayor of Kumasi should fasten his seatbelt very well before his presence because Kumasi needs major development. The General Minister should take note that the interchanges, good roads, bridges, factories, and other good deeds are not meant for Accra alone. He should set up, otherwise, we will gather and mount pressure for his removal. Cubic, Ewotafo, and Ode Nidia Ebaye. I personally don't agree on even giving loan to the MPs to buy their cars. Why should the country pay 60% of their loan? If I may ask, were they forced to hold those positions? Were they not using cars during their campaign tour? They are complaining of I think the message is understood, so let me progress, let me proceed. Honorable, to create jobs out of this MP's car saga, I suggest our engineers and mechanics together with our technical students, TV students should get auto mechanic factory or set up to maintain those MP's vehicle and other government cars. Okay, I'm a channel no say better MPs na ngayama ya mechanics ni bi so yen training wom nti MP car say na ode ko boso so na yetua omonso ekana bibia fine. Honorable, Ghana is bleeding in the name of Article 71. K71 aka Cap Mampontin Korea. Okay, Mampontin Korea. And that same people should not be surprised about the results in 2024 because if it happens like that, it's their fault. Ohima Ewo Obuase and all can say. Okay, Ref.
Yeah.
Yamra hobby mai na ya education is the topic number 3. Na yamoso tell. Yankwada omo ekwotre ya be 70 minutes. Okay, we betimi akeka ho nsem kakra. Yankwada omo kwotre wasi ya ma omo past questions. And yawie ya nyeje kwadane de kofie. Now the ministry is going to spend another $1 million to top past question. You gonna first rate here. Say osenka ejeje de won kwala no. Say kwala no kofie afeni am from no mo famra. E bi kra say omo ni textbooks omo di sua de enti textbook ukura ni ho a adan na yam share textbooks no na mo print ni yam mo nya ni ntem na kwala no sanka na past questions no. Fortunately we lecturer education is mami sase o mami tio
yo mama me da say no question me wo mni say sa past question issue wo background nti o say ti background na se die nti map sa past questions e ba ye and say I say Nana Akufo-Addo promise free SHS na at the time or buy year no first time no in first year no introduce free SHS now we said here free SHS no structure ni sikokoye ya na ebehia se nkola no ye beboa wo mu ewo adisuam for the first batch no so inti media na me ditum say sa na mo na o mani 2 ye na ye one of activity ayeye e dia boa nkola no because distorted academic calendar no so ema chire kura no said ye nyina ye nim no green gold ni sa no mani nyina abam enti na ye nim say sa for first batch for netimi awie akono de ko mo mbebe chire no nke nya adequate time amount because argument Minister of Education aye time and time again ni say contact hours na increase ye introduce sa green gold no ama teachers ni nya more time with pupils no that's a students no enti nanka yen say sa past questions idea no de ye de atu ye but I was surprised to hear say yes akotobi odi ama omo
33.6 million Ghana cedis.
I was surprised because
33.6
yeah,
which is more than the 28 million.
Eti come say
where Ghana cedis and
where cedis?
Okay, dollars.
33.6 million Ghana cedis.
Okay. But I was surprised because one say Ministry of Education any minister no there be any Ghana Education Service there be some more can say contact hours no increase there and na no krebi ho man kan kire here if you say minim die ntia akola bi anka oko school 3 months awoko di o school no bi anka o convert hours na let's say bi awonya bi about 100 hours with the teacher but because of green gold nti hours na increase ko 300 na sa akola no o say man pass questions and what media control exam today. It doesn't make sense. Minimum argument na me no. Emu da ho. So if you say to whom much is given much is expected. Tisanka me yes say ye 4 months. 13 weeks and a student be I was say we university obetena sisua there. Na 14th week we dey revision. Na 15th and 16th week we dey exams. Na suppose 13 weeks no because of a normal we dey Google akwamunti increase ko 26 weeks. That's a sign nipa no suntimi adequately prepared for examinations and you no krebi o was a Minister of Education ombeka no ombeka kire Ghana for if you say them the more hours I spend with akola no you expect say the kire no beti ase na watimi atro exams no watimi atwa na say spending more hours ewo akola no na still Jesus had the past questions and more obi besi adabraka mimi jitum say sa practice no enya dia honorable e was say to sa practice of yekoto past questions say dem ankola there are reasons one ebema ankola no adisua ani wo mu nim de e was say kwa adisua mu na akofom wo mu bre no madaje wo so mu say wa because at the end of the day ankola na ye de show wo ma dwunu mu say he mu de mu ntwentwen ebiduru ha ye be past questions amamo na ye de past questions na guide mu a kwabena ebema adisua any modern mu a was mofra ne ye no aba fam and two say ye de sa past questions ni siesie nkola no a Any omo wie school no mo be university. Na omo ba job marketer. Kwabra, we cannot expect high productivity from them. Ye nyina ye ni e mo be baby statistician ade opportunities that be amijina class kra meka. Yeah, go school ke Methodist no that time my old school no. What a classroom. Na ye ton ade. Ya pai ko bi pai yi enoma bebre je say ho ye marketplace. Enso nyame adom yetimi boy homoden. Etimi ko poku are no ni ade na nyame dia bedru baby ya bedru. Enti e wo say ye ma enkola ne ti ase say adisua no ayesua no enye exams nko a so omunyire wo mo ho na despite all the limitations wo muntimi nyire ensua de na enfo mo medru baby a wo madru na so man ne be puto bibia de hye wo manu mu de a I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
Mr. Kosa, Yansha last year near a buyer public domain. Am I kasi and calling be kurem wade because calling be quite exams in Rio. Almost a past question you create the moment a moment she had and a big court to the level of even insulting the president and others. And they hani jina omano sign kuisika at the top past question bio at the amount quadrant. Mamintio.
Past questions and chief examiners reports a boapa.
Okay.
Na mature the OSS for the past 12 years. It's in name. And I must have been marking but for now there for Bibintino, Menzabejai for no me marking no deck and major nina. Na waek material bien how obey media coffee without their words express consent. Said there be a sampa. Sorry, we just photocopy crown pona. I'm
also on the right now, my Kingdom Books.
Yes,
you're on a publication.
And see, Nadia Bakwayana past questions in the airborne and say, boy, I took question beer. I remember 2012 or so. Now one marking geography. Now question now, but 2 years examine the sun near to chief examiner on the side as a lecture. Or the demands of the question. Now a straightforward. It's no sign chief examiner no be hu sampa. These are the weaknesses of what of the strength and weaknesses of strength. No you know ma termizing nyina. Et ya child hu sampa question we no or to say na all person kan korano answer no but o man ti bi answer. Ti eboa na ade ba kwa na ha dwen kakra no say. I say schools ni bebre na no korano we na ebinum de koi. But mimi school me were upon my senior high no me so no and crying baby na no keep bi yeah it's school no e retrieve bi and e bi no so mba be jom results na ne hu sampa obaji wo stores na odi aba ti ano sa you know so e wo but as baby na then e make comment as to quite fast procure no what should the YX structure na untimi nkonko yes material be for YX me publish and oh meeting no for now no a kingdom phrase books no or moon was right you know so what David said in the document and said that's a concept note and it's the same no your potential publishers be or moon konomus and conquer secure right you know so yeah ABI next year or maybe years to come no a very competitive tendering process but I had not been raising eyebrows when it comes to sourcing restricted tendering process so as your money per kubi na information I mean you know HSA and I say what was say they also took into consideration the value for money PPE so they give you go ahead and say omunko so na sa print and I say we know here some and printers are there now if you look at the pages now previous one by now let's for 430 pages
okay
430 but this sorry
argument be and say yeah photocopies no with respect to say the amount more already no more years in data from 92 ban data jada ne yemfa last year there no 2013 there no yemfa last year 20 year idi omotre no just a sheet yemfa nka ho kan be ma cost number from dan say yes yes akoyi ni nyina foforo
afi say yes say ali sa comment we gida but the crowd me that you say yentimi say every year be high be reproducing no cost
because we are going to
use 2020 and results no 2020 and ya tracker home said the nkanunko an na nke bia yakwa printing there the existing ones na kenya problem I share that same sentiment with you. But I mean, be no more person chance. I didn't cry and cry. One you need to know. I don't know when a lettuce in car air cost a bit. But the bell lettuce now, honorable. One of last time you say your geography pamphlet. I bet you say way textbook. Now bet you rely on pass. You can't. A pamphlet based on the syllabus. No, and a baby na yedi extra. But the no more painting so in the books in your yeah, I agree with at least commenting about and say time. Maybe I personally said time and I'm monitor about 3 stations. We say time, you know, you have less than 3 months to take the exam. It's in a quiet say we now so a mock and then crying you they have been attitude after mock and work around the classroom. Jimmy Fish going forward and I'll say be a time, you know. Now in San Corey produce last time 2013 to 2018. But this time around, no, or about 2015 to date. JB Anka year no kwani there no maybe a year. But maybe also suggest that link a bit to schools now soft copy of it. Now schools maybe cry a bit more some typing be now or mono print it, then call libraries. So we're talking about library now. At least now, open so okay. Ya crown which na kwa so question way. Na teacher for no so I guide you. And to be free saying oh no, I don't know the abeboa.
Okay. Well, you did Mr. Nesakosa and Amutinka. So good morning, host. In fact, some comments are very surprised coming from your panel members. What has past questions got to do with contact hours? Elvis Ewatema. Okay. I'll say honorable. This time around, the students will march towards Jubilee House if the PASCO fails them. This tells us Ghana will learn purposely for exams only, but not for our future. Cap inside Mampong, Korea. And now they have say good morning, honorable. This is Sabrine. I'm enjoying the show. It's sad to still the textbooks are not coming. And they are now supplying past questions. I think our leaders should be smart on that. President Akuoko Kwarteng and his government is gradually losing my votes. Tell them to change things. Else, 2024, I go show Nana Joe Ewo Diaso Modaso and Ote Aba. Good morning, honorable. Tell the lecturer. Even at the university level, this same lectures sells PASCO to students. How much senior high school?
PASCO lectures.
Oh, sir, maybe I'm called university, honestly, and top PASCO. Me qua a library, I don't know where you're saying, but anyway. Good morning, honorable Akuoko. You are too magnificent. Okay. Me da sepa for watching. General Amelisto Owagogo. I agree with your panel on their take regarding to past question for final years. I sent proposal to ministry in 2019 to consider for modification and implementation. The then minister acknowledged receipt. If the ministry and GS can go back to the proposal with modification, it may help. I can forward it to you. Thanks. Edu Ewo KNUST. Okay. And Ode have 5 minutes to wrap up the show. And mamin court lawyer ho na minti lawyer so lawyer Adaroma hey mom wo Facebook na name say ma announce okay bi o hodada we call Kessben TV live on Facebook your social media handlers no Twitter we call Kessben FM online Kessben television we call YouTube and Facebook Kessben television obetimi ahwe dwumadi any dwumadi akanyina live maminti lawyer
boss
on the issue
and for baby omubo almost say ye dey here you asana here dey fata say me sure say you go school say exams quarantine you go school me sure you go school say to acquire knowledge enti say you go school na say edu fana ya na aban akoto pass school say amon control
Kessben
amon ko sia ana so mo hwem ko true exams the impression is that Aban is only interested or concerned with regards to how they will pass this, but not the knowledge they will acquire.
Okay.
Now, already school no almost bebre kra 2 months. We don't person book school that. This is what I buy a tana as a school. What I say now, what's somebody was say would do for here. Okra I remember Pasco na Pasco there definitely on that exam question before but they say what boano dear I said I so because dear but say what do no and the school go on crisis school bio to actually I got 2 months no akọ transna akọje pasco you see our medical examination centered education which is bad you see again we see here you say for you say we say anti your basic schools and all the necessary and relevant textbooks material na what else last time headmaster be kasai or see e kasai or textbooks I say omo here to cover my syllabus kan my oh and you say really because see education ade ehu here e bia say last year also e see akwande na wura koto ekoshe pasco ma afre amba no na o di president mo yeah time e ko school me headmaster work be alti champion what I say and the pasco say see the most ade no the most ade from cover to cover they see on pasco is limit wo.
That's why Kobidi about contact hours. What has that got to do with Pasco? I mean,
no, but I think so. What's here past questions?
No, but
past questions. But solution.
We have all gone through SHS.
No. But
where did we get past questions?
Gentlemen, thank you.
We have all gone through SHS.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes. But we don't build that system.
Lion fan and see na
unless you can say past questions here, but the mechanic say you hear
and say idea fata. On the note of any idea here and say idea fata, Hana Brebe Quine, Ama yet Amansan Jumedie, Nina SCA, Mushrebi or social media, Kessben television, Muti or Kessben FM 93.3 Kumasi, 92.9 Accra, and Babia Muti and Kabiano. Many Reverend just spoke mention for a lecturer at Christian Service University College, and lawyer Abu Bonsra, or a private legal practitioner, and Mr. Ernest Akosan, so a Kodio, former Ashanti regional coordinator. The show is produced by Queer PCA Sarbidiako, and Minsua Metina Muma, or Mahini Yadubuache, a friend Kwabena. Akuoko Kwarteng sports and Jolaka and in a pamphlet at the Batua so we are now Alibaba at the breaking news and also Abraham Feedrum you know echo Yadamunasi Emma Mo any share any monitia Adiana. Good morning, Yakram.